Stand up, please. Greeting, please.
So how was your day, student? Is it good? For meeting today, let me ask one of you to read the prayer. Yeah? Okay, let me ask you. Finish? Thank you. Okay, start. Wow. Okay, let me start again, yeah. But if you make mistake after this, I will ask you to come in front and I will give you something to do. Okay? Not punishment, but something to do. Okay, let us start from there. Oh, whole of the class will follow. Blah. Yeah, whole of the class have to follow. Let us start. 1, 2, 3. Why go back to 1? Let's come over there. It has to be 4. Okay, come forward. It's the best, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3. What subject is the best?
English is the best.
Okay, what subject is the best?
English is the best.
Okay, so let's already go students. And the warming up activity has asked Michael about what is the legend that you can find in the Latin word. And Michael said that Surah and Wijaya. It has correlation with our topic today. It's a function of narrative text. And the second one is write narrative text using your own words. And the last is retelling the story. Yeah. So we will learn about that 3 topics today. Okay, start from this one. What can you see in the picture? There. In that picture, is that clear? What Farmina maybe? You want to answer? What is the story of Marina about? What is about? Okay, and then this, what happened? Okay. Explain the effort. How the problem solved, and the orientation. This is optional. This is the conclusion of the story. But the best part of the structure is the 3 introduction about the story, when and where, and how is the problem occurred, in the complication, and the last one is in the resolution. Mary Stephanie, can you give me one example? Confused. Okay. Yeah. A blue pencil case. Thank you so much. That's good. Now go to the next. It's time connective there. Time connective. You can open your paper there. Time connective number 3. Such as conjunctions, even sequence such as then, before, then, soon, next. What else? At first. What else? After that. What else? Before that. What else?
Right now.
Right now, are you sure that is connective?
Yes, please.
Connective. Connect.
And
And what else? Because. Are you sure? So, yeah. Okay. Next, number 4. Adverb and adverbial phrase. Like happily, after, there, in the mountain, in the forest, in the beach, where, when, okay, then, what else? You can write down this one. Subject, verb to an object, and complement. It can be adverb or adjective. And here is for the negative subject, did not, verb 1, and object, and then complement. Complement can be the adverb or the adjective. For example, he climbed He didn't climb the mountain. Okay, that's good. How about the last one, the question word?
Saatnya jam ke-7 di
Did
mulai.
the using verb for what? Did the
It's time to begin.
Climb or
7th
climb?
lesson.
climb the mountain? Don't forget to put the question word there. Yeah? 2 by 2. You can open the second page of your paper that you now hold. That you now hold it, yeah? Here is the story of the legend of Batu Gantung. Then you can read there how is the story and then try to answer the third page that I give to you together with your partner. Okay, do you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, please together with your team read the story and then try to answer the exercise at the page 3 here. Yeah? This one. What? Anyone here can help me to answer to read? Faustina, can you help me to read? Okay, help me to read that part. Legend.
Legend is a narrative of human actions that are perceived both by teller and listeners to take place within human history. Typically, a legend is a short, traditional, and
Historize.
historized narrative performed in a conversational mood. Some define legend as folk tale. Example, Sangkuriang, Maling Kundang, The Legend of Pangkuban Perahu.
Okay, that 3 is the example of legend. Who can give me another example? You can raise hand and give me example. Okay. Sorry? Batu Menangis or the legend of Crying Stone. Okay, another maybe can give me another example of the legend. Yeah, Faustina? Bawang merah and bawang putih. Okay. How about Stephen?
Yes, miss.
According to you, why do you think that the legend sometimes looks familiar, whether it is in different region?
I think it's because it's based off the culture.
Based off the culture, another culture that sometimes also it is told to you since you were a child, right?
Yes,
Anyone
yes.
can discuss or talking about that in often, so often. So that's why you know well about the story. Yeah. Let's go to another slide. The purpose of the narrative. Who can help me to read? Maybe I will ask Jati to read the purpose of narrative, yeah? Can you help me to read? The purpose of narrative text.
The purpose of narrative text. The purpose of narrative text is for entertaining or amusing the reader with the story.
That's good. That is to entertaining or amusing the reader with the story. So after the reader read the story, they will be amused by the story. They feel happy or sometimes they will laugh. Oh, the story is like this. Oh, the story is so funny sometimes. Yeah, it is too entertaining, and you will entertain after reading that story or watching the story. Okay. Structure. Yeah, let me show you this paper to make you clear to understanding the materials. But please sit 2 by 2. Make it closer here. 2 by 2. One paper for 2 students. Make it closer here. That one. You can go here. Oh, but you 3 of you, the 2 of you can do together. The 3 of you and you have one partner. So there is also the explanation about this part. You may underline the important part of this. So, a narrative text has
bodyguard were far away. He came down from his horse and approached the woman.
Who are you? Are you the guardian of this forest?
My name is Surati, Your Majesty. I am the daughter of the King of Kulungkung. I'm here because I'm escaping from our enemies. My father died in the war to defend the kingdom.
King Bantera became sorry after he heard what happened to Surati. The king then brought Surati back to the palace. Not long after, King Bantera married Surati. After being married for quite a long time, King Bantera still could not give up his hobby of hunting. One day, King Bantera said goodbye to Surati to go hunting. King Bantera set out to hunt, escorted by several horsemen. However, without them realizing it, a pair of eyes watched over the departure of King Bantera and his bodyguard. A man dressed in rags walked towards the palace once King Bantera and his bodyguard were far away. He jumped over the palace wall and slipped inside.
Surati!
Surati was surprised.
Huh? Rupaksa? What are you doing here?
The man who infiltrated the palace turned out to be Surati's brother, Rupaksa.
Surati, you need to know that your husband, King Bantera, killed our father. You have to help me get revenge for our late father.
Long ago, in the age of kings and palaces, there was a small kingdom in Java Island. The kingdom was ruled by a strong and capable king, King Bantera. One day, King Bantera was out hunting in the forest when he came across a deer drinking water from a nearby river. King Bantera shot at the deer twice but missed both times. The deer escaped to a nearby quarry and the king chased after it. Suddenly, a beautiful woman, introducing herself as Surati, daughter of the king of Kulungkung, called out to the king. She had come to the woods to seek refuge from the war. The king, filled with pity, brought Surati back to his palace, and not long after, they got married. King Bantera one day hunted out in the woods with his party. Unbeknownst to him, Surati was approached by a man in rags. It turned out to be Rupaksa, her brother. He insisted that King Bantera was the one who killed him and her father, the king of Kulungkung, and he suggested they should take revenge on him. Surati refused to believe this fact, and Rupaksa angrily told Surati to take his headband as a souvenir and put it under her bed. So she did it. Then, after that, Rupaksa approached the king in the forest and informed him that his wife was trying to murder him. He told the king that if Surati was actually trying to murder him, there would be a headband under her bed. King Bantera came home after the hunt and found the headband under Surati's bed.
So, thank you so much, students. For next meeting, please submit this homework. I hope that everything is finished, yeah? The Padlet and the activity in this paper, hopefully it's finished. And student, for next meeting, there will be material of chapter 1, yeah? The next meeting will be materials of chapter 1. Thank you so much for joining my class. Hopefully you have a very good day. Thank you student.